From burnout and exhaustion to joy and fulfillment. Through the act of serving consciously, it's time to rediscover your passion. It's live with Elizabeth and guests on the Contact Talk Radio Network.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Serving Consciously. I'm your host, Elizabeth Bishop, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I'm really super excited about our show today. So today we're going to be talking about the reward of not knowing, and I'm so pleased to tell you a little bit about my guest today. Alexander Demetrius' literary experience is primarily influenced by Joseph Campbell, who during his lifetime was one of the world's foremost authorities on global mythology. Using Campbell's monomyth, or hero's journey, Demetrius discovered that critical events from his past paralleled the typical sequence of events found in practically every narrative throughout the world. The Reward of Not Knowing is an account of Demetrius' memoirs transformed into an epic journey that began in San Antonio, Texas, and spans across the Pacific Ocean to Honolulu, Hawaii, where he currently resides. However, he's coming live to us today from Milan, Italy, as a little side trip from his stay in Ireland. What makes this journey unique is that much of it took place within, where so few ever voyage. Through careful reflection and examination, Alexander overcame some paralyzing characteristics that once constrained him to a life of insanity, orchestrated by his mother, who suffers from dissociative identity disorder or multiple personalities. Welcome, Alexander. I'm so pleased that you're here with us today.
Hello, Elizabeth, and thank you for welcoming me. I'm honored to be a guest on your lovely show.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. So I wonder if we could just take a few steps back and maybe you could tell us a bit about your journey and what led you to the work that you're doing now and what led you to writing your book.
Well, as you had mentioned earlier, I grew up with a mother who suffered from multiple personality disorder in layman's terms. And even though I left her to pursue my own interest in the world, I was carrying with me everything that was passed down, you might say, from growing up in such a chaotic lifestyle.
Right.
And because I was seeing all of the awful things that were going on in the world, and consequently the awful behaviors that I was participating in that were getting me absolutely nowhere, I recognized that the attitude and the perceptions I had within me were a direct reflection of the outward experience I was living in the world.
Right.
I recall hearing Gandhi's famous admonition, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And that struck a chord with me. And in addition to growing up with Joseph Campbell's influence, I decided that in order to change the outside aspect of which I could not control, I voluntarily chose to take a journey inside myself and through self-discovery, revivify the life that I had grown tired of and given up the life I had planned to embrace the life that was waiting to be mine. Let's put it that way.
Beautiful. I love it.